there to bring him down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, McLaughlin. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. A run now with McLaughlin. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that 3rd down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain. Fresh set of downs.
A run here. It's McLaughlin. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now this time they'll look to throw. He's got it at the 7. And the Broncos are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
1st and goal.
They send Sutton in motion. A run on 1st and goal. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Here's a run with their tight end. Good blocking, and he's in. Greg Dulcich. Touchdown, Broncos. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
And now, after that opening touchdown, the offense is going to stay out and go for 2. On the ground, it's the tight end. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. So now after the touchdown, Lunt's going to send this one away. A short one taken at the 10. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st and 10, Jackson. McKenzie with the reception. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against a perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A first down throw for Jackson. Going for it all. He's got it! And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd and short, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Cody Barton. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Denver. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver, and once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
So after 1, it's the Broncos with the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. A return coming from the 14. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Real quick, ready? Shut up! 13. Shut up!
Off the play fake. Jackson going up top. That's caught! And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And not a whole lot there, up to about the 25. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have a Broncos 1st down as the tackle's made at the 36.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll stay on the ground. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire 1st half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Putting the tight end in motion. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Now they'll run. It's a counter. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to get the football at their own 40.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
180.
On play action, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone, inside the 20. So a big one there to start the drive. 42 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And he will score. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. He'll look to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Duvernay on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Mims sent in motion here. His drive will start on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Let's go. Back 60. 60 down. 3.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot with Mims. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Mike, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up.
DC, ready?
1st and 10.
Yo. Come on.
Jackson looking to throw. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He runs with it. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. And he thought about throwing it away, but he can't get rid of it, and that's going to go down as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. Jackson now. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
And that is no good again. It'll be his 2nd missed extra point of this afternoon. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. Back to throw. The throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. They send Sutton in motion. Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. That is not going to work at all. He'll manage to only get back to the line of scrimmage. Very short of the first down. 4th down coming up.
Well, maybe he's counting a little bit, Mike, on this defense being in pass mode, and maybe you can catch him off guard with the run call. In this case, the defense was ready for all of it. They hold them to no gain. They're going to have to bring out the punt team.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Throwing Jackson. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Halftime, coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now, faking the give. He'll take a shot with Mims. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over here up near the 40.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Report. Report.
Now Jackson. Now he'll air one out. That is caught. And he's into the end zone yet again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is his third touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Mims sent in motion here. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. On play action, he'll set up to throw, and that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down, give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time, and it'll lead to a second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. On third down, Jackson. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now he takes off. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Now this time they'll look to throw. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. All on the ground, McLaughlin. They can still pick up a first down here. And they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. That one, take it in. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. A run now with McLaughlin. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. A first down throw for Jackson. This one is caught by McKenzie. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Second down, Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He's got a man. It's Walker. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Off the play fake, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he will score again. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Duvernay on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A run here. It's McLaughlin. Up the sideline to the 40. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
He'll drop to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And the Ravens have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
Now Mitchell. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Patrick Surtain makes the tackle. Second and 7. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The offense is out there, 4th and inches.
Yo. Hey, Ozzy. Hey. Shut up.
Pistol formation with Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers. To the goal line and in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens stretch things out even further. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Come 19.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
They'll take over first down and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll motion over Flowers. And he's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Duvernay on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go!
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll run with the former Golden Domer, Audric Estime. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard
line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the zone read, it's Mitchell. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he's got another one. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. Tucker for the point after. It's up and good. And the Ravens add on to their already sizable lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Duvernay on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run with Esteban. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Once more, it's Esteban. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. On third down, they'll try to pick it up with Esteban. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the first down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Okay, ready?
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Another run, and again, it's Esteban. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he's going to have the first down yardage. Across the 50 to the 48. A carry here for Esteban. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Tight end going in motion here. They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. They're trying to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Ravens Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.
Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Your spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like, hey. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, hey. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Grandma was in A, auntie was in it, ayy. Mama had AAA, I wasn't scared to crash anyone anyway. I ride a shotty while bro had a get away. I gotta penetrate, I gotta generate. I got like 20 some years to my hood, now I gotta go live away. I'm out of town, but I'm not on the getaway. I spend a giveaway. You mean I'm the generous king for real? The sleep, then I light up the street, got screaming like Billie Jean for real. I'm from the M, I got M's in the bank and M's in all my streams for real. Feeling like Phil, they be living like Carlton if I leave him in the wheel. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Your spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like, hey. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, hey. Shooting my shot like, hey. Hit the red dot like, hey. Finger on the like, hey, 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 hey. Baby, I'm loving it. I think I'm ready for kids. She said when to stop trying to in her face. That makes sense. I'm going up past LA Brent. I'm going off no fail, say switch. Yeah, me and my team go back like plastic cup boys on some tailgate. Okay, look, all eyes on me. I feel like I'm Truman, no, we finna win it, cause I'm about to lose it. I don't give a computers is putin'. I go off a field, no heads, just shooting. I die for my team, I'm the coach, I'm recruiting. I'm spending my time and I'm saving the day. I feel like a mutant, I'm built like a student. I'm feeling bilingual, cause I'm in Nigeria, rocking the Cubans. My life is a highlight reel that I keep on looping. You can't just tell me, you gotta prove it. Stealing, their first name is Lupin. I'm hitting harder than Ayuk, and they sending shots for some high, just juke it. Hitting my desk, I'm B.I.G., you know I can't forget that I do it. Shoot my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shoot my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Hit the spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like, ayy. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels got changed to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.